Hello and welcome back everyone to another day on the Rim. We have a good few tasks today for our colonists, as well as some other tasks that we'll be going through along the way. Firstly, we're going to be getting a hospital up and rolling. That way we have everything we possibly need for our colonists to keep going. Secondly, we're going to be getting a nuclear reactor because we need power and it's just the best way to constantly have power. All we have to do is put a bit more fuel in there and we'll always have power no matter what. Thirdly, we're going to be getting more machines in the factory. That way our colonists have plenty of time to do other things and our machines can make basically anything else that we possibly may need. And lastly, we're going to be getting Poppy to the title of Praetor. That way anything that we need that we can't have immediately, we can go trade with other imperial settlements around to be able to get it, namely stuff like advanced components or Zeus hammers or personality swords. That way we don't have to worry about constantly needing that type of stuff. But without a further ado, let's get into it. So I got this quest here to keep both Kalothus and this other person here relatively happy throughout their time here. And that'll give me a good little reward of some honor. Because, as I said, I'm trying to work on getting Poppy up to Praetor. She's already up to Acolyte, so it's just a little bit further up, for the lack of a better word. But it definitely comes with a little bit extra, because that toxic fallout is definitely not making it any easier. So I'm getting the hydroponics room ready to go because as much as I love my fields outside, there's going to be times where I need to be able to grow food, especially during the winter, because the winters here, as you have all seen, are pretty brutal. And I don't feel like having my colonists constantly starving. We're also going to be getting the Acolyte his own room. That way he doesn't constantly have a fit, for the lack of a better word, because like I said, I need to keep him happy, and if I don't keep him happy, he's going to lose his mind and I'm going to fail the quest. So I'm going to set this room to his, that way he has everything he possibly needs, because again, I like stuff and he's my way of getting that. So much. Hey, what's that? Hammer. Why? You're gonna cause that thing to. Why? No. You're fine. Olga, go. Actually, no what? Everyone's gonna go put this fire out before we lose every bit of our power to our base. Hammer, I hate you. I genuinely can't. I despise you. I want you to know that. Alright, this is an all hands on deck kind of situation. I need this put out. Please. We're already losing power. We're already losing power across the base. Hammer, why? Why? Dude. This is why we need that nuclear reactor, because, people like Hammer want to throw a hissy fit because they have plenty of recreation capabilities, but decide to still break stuff. I can't with you, Hammer. Oh, there goes the next one. That's nice. So I got the church made, and I'm going to pop down some columns, that way it dignifies my logo. Because I like my colonists being constantly happy off of that as well, so we don't have any more tantrums that take down the entire power grid. I'm looking at you, Hammer. I loathe you with every fiber of my being. What is going on here? Why is my constructoid nuts? Pick it up. Yep, there. White. Stop! White. Come back here and pick it up again. Put it on the charger. Yeah, now stand there. What? Stay on it! Why do you refuse to stay on it? Alright, Callow and Nuss Nuss are about to be able to take off on their shuttle, and I'll be able to break up Hammer and Elvie. Oh, that's funny. This, please don't have a tantrum off of that. I would rather that not be the case. Speaking of the devil, here comes their shuttle. Let's see if you get on it. Get out of here. I need my rewards. Yep. And there you go. That's much better. And I think I'm going to switch this over to Poppy. That way she now has a dignified room and a throne room to make her a little bit happier. So now Poppy should be happy. And I just got the relic for my religion sitting here over there on the reliquary. And now they should be extra happy because they have their relic for the religion here. And a nice place to celebrate whatever they need in this church area. But Poppy should be extra happy with her new throne room and new bedroom because it has really nice stuff, as most people don't have the type of stuff that she has here. I'm sure I'm going to have to upgrade her stuff as I get closer and closer to Praetor. So I'm going to leave this area behind her room down in here. That way she has extra room if I need it for her room as well. So the factory is getting done one step at a time. I'm definitely enjoying the machines I have in here so far, but I'll be adding more throughout this. I'm really enjoying the machining bay and the assembler. The assembler, this thing is absolutely sauced with everything it does. The biofuel refinery, also really good because I can just throw stuff in there and it'll do it for me. But this assembler has been so nice, and being able to just make components, and then this machining bay will be able to let me make just about anything I need. For the most part, I mean, there are some things that are very advanced that I'll still have to have my colonists put in there or make themselves, but it handles a lot of the meaningless tasks that I don't have to worry about all the time. Also got everything streamlined with the smelters up here. That way, anytime I need steel for the machines, it just gets smelted up and brought down into the machines. Much more efficient. So I'm gonna start expanding the factory just to make room for more machines, because I only have so much room in the factory area that I have now. So it'll definitely make it so I could have maybe another assembler or another machining bay, or I can get other automated machines in there that will help out in my day-to-day things, like more chem fuel refineries or something like that. The factory is going really well on its expansion. I just need to make sure I keep popping down columns in here because I'd like everything to not cave in on my machines as I put them in there. That way I have more efficiency. I think it's about time I start expanding this hallway a little further down. One, that way I have more space to be able to fit stuff into my base, and two, they don't only have one route to go around in my base, as I'm sure that gets a little bottlenecky when things happen. What's going on here? Medical emergency. What's wrong? Are you starving? Well, at least we figured out why one of the prisoners was starving, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. Guess they just don't like the food we give them. Another medical emergency? What is it? Don't tell me you're starving too. Gotta love the ambiance of people throwing up. But in better news, the hydroponics is starting to look real healthy. And I think I'm going to put tea plants in here. That way our people have plenty enough tea to drink. And Poppy seems to have leveled up for her side cast, so let's start giving it a look-see here. That's alright. Also alright. Also kind of alright. Maybe the next tree I'll go into. That's alright. That's alright. This one is also alright. This one's okay. This one, I think I will go with Archon. Wait, which was that? Oh, it helps me recruit people. Not outright recruitment, but definitely lowers the resistance. And I'm going to do this one and Word of Alliance. That seems pretty good, especially because I'm going to be using her as a socialite. I don't know if I want to do this one. We'll do that one. And we'll just get Word of Alliance as well. Why not? Getting another field down now. That way we can get Devil Strand because I would like high-tech armors for our people later. Alright, I think it's about time I start putting in air conditioning because my colonists have been too long without any sort of centralized heating or cooling. Especially with us being in a mountain. This will definitely help out my colonists with any sort of issues that they have of, oh, I slept in the cold or whatnot. The temperature is going to be set at 70 degrees. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but 70 degrees in Fahrenheit. It's going to be constantly at that. I don't want to hear no complaints about any sort of, it's too hot, it's too cold. No! I'm going to pop it in each and everyone's rooms. That way, they all have a nice little vent inside their room, and there's no issues that could possibly arise from that. Much better. I can tell you one thing. This blind fog is not very enjoyable. But on a good note, we have a tribute collector coming in, so I can send Poppy out to him. That way, she can get all the honor or goodwill or whatever it is to be able to push her up a little bit higher in status level, because I would definitely like to get her to Praetor pretty quickly and get all the wonderful little things that come from it. Yeah, we'll trade them too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She now is capable of doing her Praetor ceremony. We'll do that very, very shortly. I need it. Got the ceremony going on, and she is now a Praetor. That is much better. Now I can handedly be able to go trade with any sort of settlement around to be able to get anything I need, such as advanced components, Zeus hammers, Persona swords, anything like that. Alright, I think it has taken long enough. I think it's about time I fully get done with this hospital down here. Gonna be popping down hospital beds, vital monitors, possibly some biosculptors or gene assemblers, stuff like that. That way our colonists have a good place to go, just to be able to go heal up any sort of minor things they got going on, as well as being able to work on, what is this? Yeah, that'll be fine. But just be able to work on medical skills in there as well. What y'all talking about in here? I hope y'all aren't preying on my downfall. But I'm excited to have this new hospital done. It'll be so much better than my old small one. Got Poppy in here studying the signal chip. That way I can unlock standard mech tech. Because with that comes a whole bunch of new things. And it looks like she is done. That's what I'm talking about. Soon, I'll be able to have so much more new stuff. Get that research now. Going to start getting more rooms down here. That way, we have everything ready to go and centralized, and everything's up to code. I don't want anyone having constant issues of, oh, they have a better room than me. I will not accept it. Man. Everything is looking so good. Be able to pull everyone's rooms down up there, down into here. That way everyone has their rooms relatively centralized, and I don't have to worry about any sort of issues of I have to go super far, and I don't. Oh, the hospital's looking so much better now. Very nice. Alright, I think it's about time I start prepping this room for the nuclear reactor, so I'm going to get some walk-in freezer units in here. That way it can be nice and cool for when my nuclear reactor's in here, so it doesn't immediately start to melt down the moment I place it, because that would be half of my base just gone. So I just made some room for the reactor to be put in there, and now I am having constant issues of power just going out across the base. Hammer, work a little faster. But hopefully we can get this done and over with pretty quickly. And I'm going to make sure it's done pretty quickly by making sure Hammer works on it. He likes to sit down there putting toilets together, but he doesn't want to make sure everyone has power. Yeah, hurry up. Grab everything you need for it, because I need this done now. I have lost power to almost the entirety of the base, but soon that won't be an issue. Oh, I'm so excited. Everything's going to be so much better. All right, the reactor is done, and with that last conduit, there is now light for everyone. Everything has power. This thing is putting out plenty enough watts to be able to deal with any sort of issues we have, and everything should be good. Much better. All right, it's about time I start prepping the factory for our new machines to go in here. That way I have all of my things I could possibly need. Stop botching everything and get it done. Dude, there's one just sitting there. Thank you. Got some auto farmers now, and they are going to make all of the crops I could possibly need for my new machines when I get them in. I need to do something about this place. I guess while I'm here, I'm going to expand the wall a little bit, especially because I've been noticing raiders tend to like to attack down here. It'll be nice to have a little bit of a fortification just sitting by the river. That way, my raiders that constantly like to attack this wall have something to fight back against them. Because it's not very fun just sitting on the other side of the door, waiting for them to break it down. So much better. Work faster. There we go. So I got rid of the prison cells up here because I haven't had prisoners in a little bit. And I've got a pool and some hot tubs for my colonists now, and I just need to be able to power it. That way they have some extra recreation. So I got a couple new machines now. First is the auto crematorium, which makes it so I can just burn stuff automatically and not have it just taking up space on my shelves or stinking up the place. And now my colonists will take things that I have dedicated to go down in there, put it in the hopper, and it'll just destroy it. I also got some auto distilleries, and they will be able to make all the happy juice that my colonists need. Finally, improvement. The hospital is now done for the most part. I just need to add some extra final touches just to make sure everything's well lit and make sure all the medicine is centrally located in here. That way I don't have any sort of issues of them having to run across base just to get medicine for a surgery. Got Olga up here playing pool. But on a different note, I think I know what I'm going to do here. I think I'm going to turn my old hospital area into a better food storage area. Because my food storage area as of now is a little bit too small. And I think I'm going to just make it a little bit bigger, as well as turn the old kitchen into additional food storage and move the kitchen a little further down. That way I have one more storage and a better place to cook everything. Should be better. All right, work on the kitchen and the new food storage area is definitely coming along. I just need them to make all these shelves and get the cooler done. That way it is nice and cold in here, so I don't risk half of my food spoiling in the span of 10 seconds of me starting to open up everything. But everything should be good for now. Hopefully nothing breaks or a solar flare just decides to kick off. Please don't do that. So I've got most of the kitchen stuff pulled out of the old kitchen and now placed down into the new one. I just need to... Wonderful. I do love a solar flare whilst I am actively trying to make new improvements on things. Especially when said things need to be cold. You know what? I don't care. If I lose half my food, I have a field that should be ready to go here soon. Or at least my hydroponics should have enough food sitting in it right now, just to be able to make sure everything is okay. But I need everything in here torn out and replaced, and then I'll be placing the doors to be able to access the food inside the kitchen, just to streamline everything. That way I don't have any sort of issues of them constantly getting it extra hot inside my food storage. Alright, just need to get this door put inside the food storage area, and everything will be able to cool off in there, and I can make everything a good temp inside of the kitchen area, and it is done. Going to clack off a perfect jubilee for my colonist, just to give them an extra little boost of morale or happiness. That way we don't have tantrums, especially because we have the nuclear reactor now. I would rather it not be destroyed and lose half my base. Ah, it's unforgettable. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so Poppy just leveled up on Psycast again, so I am going to get an additional few skills for her, just to be able to make sure she can do pretty good things. I mean, I think I'm going to go with another tree now, because I have everything out of that tree that I want. So, let's see here. Fortunately, I can't have that one. Let's see here. Where is... I'll pass on that one. Protector, let's see here. Oh, that's good. Where is it? It's all the way up here. But look at that. I can regrow limbs back of people that lose limbs. That is an elite tree. I need to make sure I get that. Please. The factory is definitely coming along. Definitely have a good few more machines in here that'll make everything stop breaking. Purple. I need you to stop for just 5 seconds. Marriage. Oh, hell yeah. Everyone pile in. Oh, these times. And it is done. That's what I am talking about. Things are definitely taking a turn for the good. Alright, looks like we got done with everything we needed to get done today. We got a good few more machines inside of our factory. Replaced a couple of the rooms that we had up here, as well as the prisoner cells, and got them pushed down in the bottom left corner. Got our hospital done as well. And everything's looking a lot more spiffy. But that'll be all for today. Make sure to comment down below what you want to see in the next video. Leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. Stay in the shade and have a good one. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.